What is the difference between being stubborn and being perseverant? Being stubborn means that you are stubborn in stupid, foolish, irrational things. Being perseverant means that you know your ways, you are validated outside by metaphysical side of it, by your learning, by your science, and oppose the stubborn idiots. Now, what is the idea of the way of Macrobius, the author of Saturnalia? It is basically ignoring Judeo-Christianity and preserving the teachings of heathens, of nobles. So it is in the modern era. Judeo-Christians are in majority. They infested the metaphysical side in the west of the planet Earth. Fine. So as a heathen, you basically ignore Judeo-Christian detritus, ignore it, and try to present paganism, heathenism, and nobility in the best ways possible, researching the theology, the philosophy, the civic values, the great virtues of the ancient times, and you pursue this path. Now, why am I often appearing as anti-Judeo-Christian? Well, I pursue my path. I ignored Judeo-Christianity for most of my life, but it is as if somebody is successful in pursuing this noble pagan heathen path, in touch with the gods and goddesses, and it triggers Judeo-Christians. They hate it. They need to proselytize. They need to convince you that you're the one in the wrong. Now, I'm not here to convince whether I'm right or wrong. I go my path. However, this path still triggers Judeo-Christian ignorant, deluded imbeciles trying to assault me, offend me, indoctrinate me, brainwash me, as if trying to convert. Now, the word conversion assumes superiority. Now, Judeo-Christianity is not superior to me. Greco-Roman philosophies, ethics, virtues, Kemetic, Hellenic are superior ways of the metaphysical, to me, personally. Now, what happens if you revert it and you say, hey, I don't want to convert you to my ways, which I find superior, because I contempt Judeo-Christianity and ignore it. Why? Because for multiple years, those bastard pigs ruined my life in the name of some freak on the cross. Now, in the best worlds possible, I would ignore Judeo-Christianity as a whole. The Satan's, the fake Jew gods, the Jesus is the whatever, the Satan's. That's their box. That's their fucking echo chamber. I don't give a damn about it. Now, in the best worlds possible, I will develop my philosophy, magic, learning, science in my noble heathen pagan ways throughout my life. Now, that happened anyway, although I encountered opposition of those unwanted Judeo-Christian pigs storming into my life and destroying and bulldozing everything they could. Just like the first Christians, destroying pagan statues, pagan temples, harassing philosophers, harassing noble people, noble senators, and so on. So the story repeats itself. Modern day Inquisition is very silent. It's not that a bunch of Catholic idiots will go on and attack you, because they will go to prison. They use silent methods, so that infested, low-vibe, metaphysical playing the angel fucking crap from the other side, trying to convince you, convert you to something you know is a lie. You know that Jesus, that freak, was a liar and a criminal. You know that the Jew God, you don't belong to him. You belong to your gods, your pathways, your traditions, and your ideas. Now, and as an advice to Judeo-Christians, not Christians, Judeo-Christians, your elder brothers in faith, Judaism. Judeo-Christianity is a fact. Christians wouldn't exist without the Jews. Just like Earth and nature wouldn't exist without the sun, Sol Invictus. So, long story short, advice to Judeo-Christians: if somebody is pursuing other ways and is more civilized and more valuable than all of you combined, do not distract him from the path. Do not attempt to convert, proselytize, or bullshit that person with your bullshit. Because it's your bullshit. And heathens try to ignore it. So, an advice to heathens: don't fight with Judeo-Christian crappers. They are blinded and arrogant and daft and stubborn in their stupidity enough. If you want to present the noble paths, the hidden paths, incorporate that nobility and virtue and greatness and wisdom and philosophy within, and then inspire others. Because if Judeo-Christians will present you as the total devil or the Satan or whatever the fuck they invented, that will compromise you in the eyes of many unconvinced. We are already compromised in the eyes of Judeo-Christian crappers, the idiots and the clerical fucking shitwits. I don't care. But those people that follow nobler, higher philosophical paths of the gods and providence need to pursue their ways in order to inspire and embody those qualities. Now, you won't convince Christians or Jews, Judeo-Christians. You won't. That's a fact. They're stubborn in their stupidity, delusion, arrogance, perfidious darkness of ignorance. So convince those or try to embody those qualities without convincing anyone. If it is of worth, it will inspire others. If it is of no worth, then it is enough for you. So, macrobial ways. Preserve what you may from the traditions that you pursue. Non-Abrahamic, non-Judeo-Christians. Preserve what you may and portray it by embodying those qualities in the best possible of life. And Judeo-Christianity, let them wallow in their own shit. They're in the majority. We are the niche of the niche, the minority of minority. We may be friends to God, but the swamp of Judeo-Christianity polluted earth. Well, are we on the losing side? Among society and humans, perhaps. Winning with the gods, losing on earth, perhaps with society and influence, but still winning with the gods and goddesses. And Judeo-Christians, let them wallow in their own pigs' feces. That's none of my business. That's none of the gods or providential business. Ignorant, remain ignorant. And let them be stubborn in it as long as they're not destructive. Because if they begin being destructive on religious nationalists and so on, it's good to fucking fist them down. To slap them on the face and say, hey, you're a destructive Judeo-Christian pig. Stop doing that, because others do not tolerate your Judeo-Christian behaviors. That's how it should be done. If Judeo-Christians destroy your world, do something about it. If Judeo-Christian proselytizing bigots attack you, cut them down, destroy them. There's no other way. If they keep their fucking ignorance to themselves, let them. If they assault people that disagree with them, cut them fucking down. Cut them out of the picture. At least outside of your life. Thank you.